I started racing when I was 10 years old in go-karts. And yeah, it started off just as a complete hobby down at Lid kart circuit. And then yeah, progressed into something far more serious. My career highlight to date probably would be winning the McLaren Autosport BRDC Young Driver Award back in 2008. Yeah, that was the first time that I guess, been recognised from a group of people that I wasn't connected with beforehand, and they recognised me as being the best of a small group of drivers. So that was pretty cool. The best track that I've raced at would have to be Macau. Done Macau in F3 7 times, I think, and every single time I went back there, it was phenomenal. Racing Formula E is really, really special to me. In my personal life, I'm extremely interested in sustainability, and electric cars are a large part of that, having driven one myself since 2012. And obviously I love racing as well, and so for many years before Formula E, I had this slightly weird contrast in my head, I guess, where I would go racing at the weekends, do my job, absolutely love it, but be fully aware that you're driving gas guzzling V8s around a track for enjoyment purposes, but then during the week be trying to save fuel and lower my impact on the environment. So now to be involved in a racing series which has really got the environmental message at its core, and for me to be practicing what I preach, I guess, a bit more is really, really nice. Well, I've been aware of what Mahindra's been doing, since season 1, but particularly I would say from the days when Felix Rosenqvist drove for the team. I raced with him for quite a few years in Formula 3, and to see him be in the team and have a lot of success, I guess brought Mahindra even more to my attention. And then being involved in Formula E myself for the last 2 seasons, was able to see the sort of operation that Mahindra run, and yeah, got to know Dilbag, and then yeah, we got talking, and as these things happen, one thing leads to another, and then the prospect of me joining the team was there, and something I was really, really excited about. I don't really know. I would say I'm not a particularly typical driver, and so there are certain situations that I find myself in. I'd say probably more so during a race where it seems that other drivers seem to get very hot-headed and frustrated by things, but I tend to somehow keep my cool in pretty much any situation and just get on with the job. I'll assume that extends to my backpack that I take to the track, because my race kit bag is literally just my race kit. But what I travel with that is important to me. Obviously my laptop, you need that to do your work at the track. My reusable coffee cup, I would say. I absolutely hate going to coffee shops and getting coffee cups and then just chucking it in the bin after you've had a single drink. And my headphones, I would say, for listening to music whilst travelling. Yeah. Away from the track, my life pretty much revolves around my wife and kids. I've got 3 kids under 6, so there's not too much life for me personally outside of that. It's absolutely fantastic, and I wouldn't change a single thing, but aside from going to the gym, that's about the only time I have to myself. I would say quite a number of things I've done to change my lifestyle over the last 10 years or so. Where do I start? I guess, driving an electric car, first of all, it's a really simple change to make where you can have quite a big impact on your overall impact on the planet. I stopped eating meat, which actually wasn't purely an environmental reason, but it has quite a big impact to become vegetarian. Vegan would be even better, but yeah, the amount of traveling I do, vegan options aren't always there. So yeah, just vegetarian for the moment. And then just really being aware of the amount of waste that one can create if you just go about your daily life in the most convenient way, I'd say. Recycling as much as possible and just cutting down on the amount of plastic that's used and thrown away and things like that. Well, my favourite artist still to this day is Prince. I might tap my foot a decent amount if Little Red Corvette comes on, or When Doves Cry, or something like that. I first drove an electric car in, I would guess it was summer of 2011, in Maidenhead, a Tesla Roadster, and after that test drive, had my heart set on trying to own one. Favorite road car? I mean, probably still going back to that first electric car I ever owned, the Tesla Roadster. That was really the car that kicked off my interest in electric vehicles. There's so many cool electric cars on the market, but probably that one's where my heart lies. My favourite food? I would probably say my wife's vegetarian lasagna, actually. That's mega, that is. I think everyone probably gets inspiration from a whole host of different sources. But yeah, my day-to-day life, probably my wife. She's a phenomenal person, so kind and willing to help others. Along with my parents obviously have a big influence in me and how I am in life. And my dad's work ethic, and again my mum's kindness is, they're all traits that I draw from quite frequently. My aims for season 7 are firstly to integrate into the team, get to know everybody, and get a really good working relationship going. And I'm hopeful that we can be fighting for good results straight away. It's very difficult to really have, I guess, set aims in terms of exact results, because in Formula E it's so tough to, I guess, execute a race weekend as you'd expect. But yeah, it would be lovely if we can get some podiums and maybe a race win or two, and be fighting for the championship come the end of the year.